What is up, Scorpios? How are you guys doing? Welcome or either welcome back to TarotSaytions. I am Saida, and we're getting ready to dive into your weekly tarot, okay, for the first official week of 2026. With that being said, Happy New Year, Scorpio, if you haven't heard me say it yet. All right, guys, so I apologize for the delays, but either way, we're going to get right on into this. If this is your first time here, thank you for tuning in. You may want to hit the subscribe button if you feel led to. I do these every week. I definitely try to have them out no later than Wednesday or Thursday. All right, guys. So big shout out to my subscribers. Sending you guys love and gratitude. Most definitely. Abundance popping out as I'm saying that. Yeah, sending you light, love, abundance and prosperity your way. To my subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Okay. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and hop into your weekly tarot. All right, it's going to be very general, so you could be single, married, or divorced, but do me a favor. If something here resonates for you, heart this video. Likewise, I heart you bad babes. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with your theme for this week. All right, Scorpio theme for this week. Expansion. Okay, and we have the blue chakra here representing the throat chakra. So there could be conversations about building, expanding in some shape or form. Okay, on the bottom we do have enlightenment. So there is something that you may discuss that I feel like brings some awareness to you or brings you some type of information. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so a discussion about expansion. Whether this is between you and somebody, whether this is physical, spiritual, mental, it could be anything, but there is definitely expansion is here with your theme. So I feel like it's going to be many conversations about expansion. It could be business partners. It could be platonic, making new friends. Whatever this expansion is, I definitely feel like it is a blessing. It's a gift. Okay, and it definitely brings some type of information or enlightenment. So this enlightenment is going to be a realization moment, but at the same time, it's going to feel really good to know this as well. So you may realize something about yourself, or you could literally be getting some type of knowledge that you needed. Okay, so let's see. Talks of expansion and enlightenment. All right, so let's see. What is your energy, Scorpio? With that being said, how are you guys showing up this week? What's the mood? What's the vibes for Scorpio? Spirit guide, please and thank you. I had so many cards to flip over just now. Oh, wow. I thought so. That's why I got to flip them back. Excuse me, guys. What the hell? Okay, that's the last one. All right. How is Scorpio showing up this week? Spirit guide, please and thank you. Collect with Scorpio's energy. Get my life together over here. We got the Emperor coming out. Okay, so you are in the energy of control. You're showing up as you're in control of things. Aries could be significant. Doesn't have to be. That is Aries zodiac energy. But on the bottom is the Two of Wands. So you're standing right here at the beginning of something here. And whatever this is, it's like, yeah, I got it. I feel very much in control of the situation. You can feel like a boss. Okay, there could have been delays before, but now it looks like you're able to make something happen to get things on the ball here. But either way it goes, whether this is something physically you're doing to expand in your life, at the end of the day, it's definitely something you've been waiting on or something that you may have kind of been hesitant about before. But I see you stepping into that driver's seat and you're definitely in charge. Okay. So let's see. It's very confident. The Emperor. Some of you could be getting a promotion. Somebody could be getting a promotion at work. Somebody could be, we got squad and sipping here coming out. New boo. Okay, so some of you could definitely be meeting a new person as well. Okay. A friendship could be turning into a love relationship. So, I mean, it could just be a situation where you guys have been friends. That's all it ever was. And now it's like, yeah, we're taking things to the next level. That's very specific, but I saw that and I felt it. But either way it goes, let's see. What's the situation? How does this apply? Bonnie and Clyde. So we definitely have a love connection or relationship here. All right, it says ride or die us against the world dedicated partnership. So something about a long-term relationship here. On the bottom, we do have receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, and exposed. All right, so some of you, I mean, obviously receipts, you know, it's like proof, okay? So it could be some proof or something being exposed here about a relationship. Is it good or bad? I don't know yet. Okay, graduation day is on the top though. Lessons learned, leveling up, acquired wisdom. As I said, I feel like some of you are going to expand in your intimate connections. Like I said, there could be someone new coming around this week, or you could be having a different perspective after having a conversation. Okay, so let's be very, very clear. Very clear. Let me be clear. This expansion, like I said, for some of you, it's knowledge, it's wisdom. Okay, some of you, this is just having good conversation. You know, sometimes you can have like very dry still, like we're just doing small talk to fill the absence. I mean, to fill the quietness in the room. Excuse me. But sometimes you can have a very intellectual conversation, a very spiritual conversation, and it could just expand your horizons. Okay, because expansion could be, yeah, that's kind of what it's giving. It's like you have a conversation that enlightens you in a different type of way. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, my arm itching. Expansion in a different type of way, as in knowledge, as in changing your perspective, helping you see a broader picture. Okay. Something you didn't know before, obviously. All right, so there's a lot I'm picking up intuitively off of this situation. I'm going to go over to my YouTube to clarify because I have way more time there, Scorpio. So if something here clicked for you and you want to get more clarity, then click on my bio. The link is at the top, YouTube. Find your Scorpio video. It will be recently posted. Okay, other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. It looks good. You're definitely in control, so no worries there. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So hit that follow button because I do these every week. And subscribe to my channel because you get the deep dive over there. All right, guys, I'm going to let it be. Sending you light, love, positive vibes, and abundance as always. Thank you for watching. Okay, so Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into your deep dive here and see what is really happening here for you this week. So we see that you are in the Emperor energy. Let's clarify this Emperor. See what is going on here. Why are you feeling this way? Is it someone outside of you? Okay, so we have the Tower here. So maybe you feel like you're in control of something because you're able to pull the plug. Okay, you're able to end it. You're able to crash it out. It makes me feel like whatever this is that you are crashing, it makes me feel like it's something that is good for you. Okay, now this is Scorpio energy, so this is definitely your energy. What are you doing? You're destroying and rebuilding. You are ending a cycle to birth a new cycle, letting the old version of yourself die to tap in and, you know, become a new version, a better version of yourself. So that's why you're feeling in control, because you know that you've ended a cycle, you know, in some area aspect of your life. Okay, so with that being said, that's what gives you this good feeling of like, okay, I got it now. Now, somebody could still be having their eye on you, or you could be watching somebody. There's some curiosity here with this Page of Swords. On the top, we also have the Sun here. I mean, on the bottom, the top card was the Page of Swords for the Tower and the Sun card on the bottom. So you in something, you pull the plug on something because you know there's something that will make you happier or something is blocking your happiness. Okay, and it could be this Page of Swords person. This could be someone who is very immature. They don't want to talk, but they want to watch. Okay, they want to apologize, but I think they know better than to like come around you because you are standing in. So I really want that to be a Scorpio, but not you out here as an Aries though. On top of the Scorpio, very aggressive, very much. I'm not taking your bullshit. Very much not trusting. You know, I'm not taking nothing for face value. So, excuse me, Scorpio. Very powerful energy to be in this week to begin a new cycle, I would say. Okay, now Pisces could be significant as well because they are here with the Hanged One. But I definitely feel like there was something or somebody, a situation or something, Scorpio, that caused some delays for you that did block your happiness. Okay, now let's see. On the bottom, we have this Two of Wands. So it says that's why you're in this powerful position and it could be a promotion. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Nine of Swords. So you could be feeling a little anxiety, feeling a little bit worried about whatever this new beginning is. Like, dang, okay, I got this new job and I'm overthinking it. Or I'm now single after being in a relationship and it's like, worries. Okay, yeah, because something did end. This is your energy once again. You're at the beginning of a new cycle. All right, now I am seeing the Four of Wands. So this is something about the home and commitment. Okay, this could be a marriage for some of you that ended or some type of long-term relationship. Yeah. And I would still say for some of you, this could be work because Four of Wands is home commitment. I intuitively and just in my perspective feel like, you know, Four of Wands definitely has something to do with work in the way of, okay, I'm going to take care of my home, my household. I'm going to commit to providing for my household, making sure we're secure and stable. So it's like doing it for the family, doing it for the marriage. All right, some of you definitely could be stressing, like I said, though, a new beginning here, a new commitment, or there's like I said, an old cycle ends and now it's like going into the new. You could be afraid of the unknown. Like, I don't know what comes with this new beginning, this new path, but take it as it applies. It could be, I feel like, relationships, and I'm still feeling work, or this could just be all energy. It is a new year. Not technically, but technically. Okay, so let's see. What is this expansion about? What is this expansion about for Scorpios? The Magician here. So Gemini could be significant, but the expansion, as we discussed earlier, with this expansion conversation, there's a Magician here. So it's like trying to make something happen. It's like you are having conversations to elevate in some sort of way. Seven of Cups here on the bottom. So you could have many opportunities getting ready to come in for you. It's almost like you do the work and now it's time to, you know, receive. It's time to reap the rewards and the, you know, the offers from what you have been talking about, what you have been building upon, what you have been planning. It gives you like a feeling of, you know, many opportunities. Okay. Now we do have the King of Cups here. And once again, this is your energy. You don't pop out in your own reading, Scorpio, 3 times. So you're very much Scorpio and all over the place. All right. Don't get stung, people, cross watchers. But King of Cups here. So showing up very emotionally mature about whatever decisions you make, and just in your energy and your emotions, like you're good. You're like, okay, yeah. All right, maybe that didn't happen, but there's something else that can happen because 9 of Cups is on the bottom. All right. Yeah, you're definitely, like I said, having conversations where you're emotionally mature, knowing what you need to do, seeing things from a very clear perspective. I like that. All right. So let's see, what's this receipts? Let's get to that, and then we're getting ready to get up out of here, Scorpio. because I got to go ahead and start filming next week's readings. Receipts. What is this? Okay, so we have the Hermit card popping out. Now, a Virgo could be significant, but I need to cut these notifications off. A Virgo could be significant, but yeah, I mean, definitely still. Some of you could have isolated, because Virgos isolate. The Hermit is isolation. So you could have ghosted someone, or someone could have ghosted you. On top, yeah, we have 7 of Swords. So you found out that somebody's being sneaky. Maybe that's why you ghosted them, or maybe that's why they're acting weird or funny. On the bottom, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like this is you. I feel like you know what you need to know. You found out what you need to find out, whether this is like old, it's already happened, and you know, you're just going through the process now. Whatever it is, though, it's like I'm ghosting. I'm kind of staying away from this person or this situation because, yeah, I want to change things around. Something better. Okay. Yeah. A Sagittarius or a Leo could be significant. I feel like this person, they definitely held things from you. 4 of Pentacles here, sitting on the safe. They held things from you. They could have hid money. They could have hid secrets. But that 4 of Pentacles, I must say, is the energy where somebody they get in that energy because it's like, I want to make sure I'm good. So it's like for protection. Now, yes, the protection could be selfish. It's like, I want to save me. I'm not worried about anybody else. It could be selfish, but it is out of protection. And it's nothing wrong with protecting yourself, but don't be protecting yourself out of fear. Okay? I hope those notifications are not pausing my video. But yeah, as I was saying, Scorpio, it definitely could be where someone is protecting themselves because they're afraid. Okay? Out of fear. All right, so let's go ahead and see what would best serve you this week. Even though it is Wednesday, let's, not get into that. Let's just see what would be the best thing for you to do. What would be supportive for you to have the best week. All right, self-worth, exactly. Anytime you're feeling like you want to get in your head on some negative sabotaging, thinking of the old past trauma, self-worth. If somebody wants you to, if someone makes you an offer about something, self-worth. Since you're having conversations of expansion, make sure your plans and your conversations are aligning with your value. So it says self-worth is the knowledge of one's own inherent value, which we each have as an individual person. It is separate to the kind of self-esteem pursued in professional success or competition with others. It says materialistically, the grass may sometimes appear greener on the other side, but never forget the value of the unique qualities inside that make you who you really are. So your affirmation that will support you this week, Scorpio, is there is no one else exactly like me. My inner qualities are priceless. So it makes me feel like you guys could have been having some, whatever the situation was that you weren't happy about, that you had to end, that maybe somebody, made you an option. It could have definitely, fucked with your self-esteem, quite honestly. But I definitely see with this Emperor, you know your worth now. Don't let this be a temporary feeling. Let it, go with you, okay? Carry it with you. Self-worth, self-value, being in control, not controlling, but being like self-discipline, in control of your emotions, okay? You don't want to make decisions or have conversations having conversations and making plans for your life and you're in your feelings, like, come on now, we need to be in like a more of a King of Swords, somebody who started through Queen of Swords type of energy. But I definitely love the Emperor. The Emperor is a boss. The Emperor, he's, he or she, CEO, they run shit. So you're running it, you're in the energy, keep going with that and keep aligning everything and everyone in every situation with your self-worth. Now, lastly, let's get some spiritual advice. Scorpio, if you need a personal reading, the information is above me. Or to be, I'm saying above me like I'm on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, guys, if you have an account. It's at TarotSaytions, same spelling. All right. What was I saying? Spiritual guidance. Oh, if you need a personal reading, the information is below in the description box. All right, it's 1:35 a.m. on the clock, and I gotta get up and go to work. Working double shifts. I love this job, though. I love this work. All right, so Scorpios, please and thank you. We have joy. Spirit wants you to be happy. Focus on your happiness, okay? It says the angels remind you that when we choose happy thoughts and set intentions to live joyfully, we are setting ourselves up for success and contentment in all areas of our lives. All right. So your affirmation is, when I feel happy, I manifest more reasons to be happy. So stay in a positive mindset and a positive mood. Think happy thoughts. Focus on your happiness and your joy. Yeah. And align with your self-worth this week. Okay, Scorpio? Beautiful, beautiful reading. One day at a time, babe. All right, sending you all light, little positive vibes. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon. Love you. Bye.